Hello, this is Daniel Plays. My name is Daniel and welcome to this new Minecraft video in which we are going to be taking a look at SFLP Shaders. SFLP stands for Shaders for Low PCs, which does spoil something about the shader pack itself. It's not going to be super fancy, it's not going to be super high-end, it's not going to require much of a beefy PC, but that's exactly why I wanted to show you this shader pack. It's not what you see on screen currently. This is Shaderpack. I'll link that too down in the description, but without further ado, let's take a look at the actual SFLP shaders. So first off, there's 3 different qualities available right now. There's more to come. There will be a high and a ultra version of this shader pack as well, but let's just take a look at the light version first. There's also a low version and a standard version that we will get to in a second. So I prepared this little perk here that can show us the things this shader pack does and does not have. And as you may be able to tell, the game runs very smoothly. I have close to no FPS drop or loss with this shader pack. It is just amazing. I mean, when I have like 200 FPS without shaders, this shader pack will give me about 170 to 190. I mean, we can neglect that FPS loss, right? I mean, you only just need a computer that can run Minecraft itself. If you can run Minecraft with a little over 30 FPS, you can probably use this shader pack to play Minecraft with a bit of shaders because there's not too much to it. But yeah, you will not lose much FPS. That is what is so amazing about the shader pack, and that is exactly why I really felt like I had to show you this shader pack. So the things this shader pack does come with is a custom sun, although I think I like the normal Minecraft sun better than this one, but it does look more like a realistic sun, like an actual circle instead of a square sun, which is nice because it's realistic. There's some fog, but I'm not sure whether that's from Optifine. I think not. No, this is not Optifine fog. You can see that there's a bit of distance fog, that whenever things get out of sight, you can see that it gets a little foggy. I like that. I really like that. And it's actually something unique. It's something exclusive to this shader pack. Yeah, it's the depth fog. You can tell that if I were to scale up my render distance a little bit, oh, it's really very short. I didn't really pay attention to that, but as you can see you have a bit of depth fog, and I think it looks really cool. But apart from that, we've also got some waving water. That's amazing. Lava will also be waving. I mean, usually with shader packs, if the water is waving, you can expect the lava to be some kind of waving stuff too. And then there's flowers and grass and leaves. And now keep in mind that this is the light version. You know, your PC will not have any problems with a light version, usually. At least problems with a light version. And still, it has waving leaves, waving grass, and waving flowers, waving water, waving lava. That is pretty cool. You've got to admit that is pretty cool. You know what? We should just get to the low version because it's only getting better. Now, I do want to let you know that there's more than 3 versions available for download, and I recommend you stick with the 3 versions that you can download on the official thread that I will be putting down in the description for you guys. But there are some work in progress versions. This entire shader pack is work in progress, but there are some experimental versions, so to say, and they do not work so well. So the shader packs I'm using are called SFLP Shaders Lite RC1, Low RC1, and Standard R1. And you can see that I also have 2 experimental versions, version 1.0 Lite and Standard 1.0. I will show you those, well, not for the Lite one, but I will show you that for the Standard one, but they're kind of experimental, but they are supposed to be getting better and actually look better, but perform the same. So here's the low one, and this is where the shadows kick in. We now have shadows in Minecraft with this shader pack, but still, we should be getting good FPS. But here's the deal. The low version is very poorly optimized or unfinished. I don't know what. But look at the shadows. They're so glitchy. I have the same FPS that I will be getting with shaders like Sonic Ether's Unbelievable shader, like a medium or high version, and this is just a low version. I'm getting like 50 FPS right now. That is insane for a shader that that says it's supposed to be played and supposed to work on low end PCs. So yeah, there's something wrong with the low version, and that's why we are going to be carrying on to the standard version R1 this time. We'll get to version 1.0 later on, but look at that. This is more smooth than the low version. So that's why I just wanted to let you know that there's something wrong with the low version and that you are better off using the standard version than the low version, or you know, the light version. The light version is always going to give you better FPS, but I think you could have figured that yourself. But look at that, we've got some nice reflections, actually pretty good quality reflections. I mean, oh yeah, when you zoom in it doesn't work, but that's an Optifine thing. But look at that, we just have waving water that actually looks pretty good quality. We've got shadows just like with the low version, but we're not going to be using that. The shadows are also a very decent quality, at least for a very low end shader, of course. And everything is waving again except for the flower, which I think is a little weird, because even with the low version flowers were waving. So maybe that's just something that went wrong. I'm gonna check the settings real quick, just to show you. You've got a couple of settings with this. Everything is turned on, so it should work. But with the light version, you can see it's also all turned on. Wait, oh wait, I think I see. With the light version, there's an option to have the flowers wave, and it's not in this one. Okay, that's good. And one thing this shader pack also has is dynamic lights. I mean, let's just go under this tree so you can see. Look at, oh wait, it's, okay, yeah, you can see there's a difference. That when I pick up a torch and I walk around with it, it lights up the area. Moving on, this version, it's basically the same. It just looks a little more bright than the low version and the light version. And like I said, we've got shadows and everything is waving except for the flowers, which we thought was pretty weird. I mean, come on, you've got to agree with me on that. The sun still does not have any fancy stuff. I mean, it looks a little bit more bright, a little bit less like just a plastic circle, like some unrealistic sun. But yeah, it's pretty much the same. It's just an optimized version, an improved version of the light version of the shader pack. And now on to the experimental version. At least this is not the version that you'll be getting when you download it from the official thread, and that is Shaders, SFLP Shaders Standard 1.0. And a look at that. Now the sun is behind the mountain, I can see, but look at what we've got there, guys. It's real. I am just playing this with some pretty decent FPS. I mean, it dips under 60 every now and then, but I've got a reasonable PC, so you know, it's okay. It's okay. 60, but look at that. We've just got God rays, or at least sun rays. I love that. I don't like it that it gets so dark, because even with the light version, it's brighter. Everything is brighter. But I like the depth of field. Oh my God! Look at that. That is beautiful. I love it that when you look at something, the rest just gets blurred out. I just love that. I completely love that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you actually did enjoy this video, then make sure to leave a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what I should improve on, whether you like these shader packs, whether you think that it's good that I do shader packs for low-end PCs, or whether you want me to do more videos on different topics, different subjects, maybe different games. Let me know. I'm a starting channel, so I really need you guys to tell me what to do. But without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you next time. See ya!